Well, good evening and welcome to the Bunker Boxing League's 32-man double elimination tournament featuring our first round bout between Evander Holyfield and Peter Jackson. Looking at this bout now and looking at the seeding, it has become apparent to me that some of my research and some of the seeding might not be the best because I'm sure Evander Holyfield is saying, boy, you have done me no favors by seeding me 12th and Peter Jackson seeding him 21st, as I think it was a great injustice done to Peter Jackson to have him seated 21st. Peter Jackson has a career record of 42-5-3. He is a 10-star rated fighter in the Ring General Stars and the Glory Days boxing formatting. So he is a 10-star fighter, whereas Holyfield is an 8. So this is going to be an uphill battle for Holyfield as he is facing a dangerous opponent in Evander Holyfield facing Peter Jackson. Holyfield is, again, an 8-star fighter in the Ring General Stars. He does have good power. He has 5 and 7 with his power. His chin knockdown rating is a 2, which is pretty good. He stuns from 3 to 5, and he has a chin KO rating of 1, so he does not knock out very easily. His will rating is 4, his cut is 4 as well, and his foul is an 8. We have, for this match, our ref is Bill Clancy, and he's tough on foul, so that will be an additional point added on fouls for Holyfield, going to 9. Holyfield's stamina is 70, not great, so that's why he would want to get Jackson out early if he could. His punches, landing those punches on the inside, he lands on a roll of 0 to 52, and on the outside 0 to 47. Not a huge discrepancy, but he will want to look to do most of his fighting on the inside. His defensive check will be, if he rolls a 1 or 2, he will subtract 1, but at 3 to 5, he'll add 1. With Peter Jackson being a 10-star fighter, he will get most of the action. His power is not as good. He's a 4 and 5 with the same chin knockdown rating of 2, knockdown, and 3 to 5 stunned. He has a chin KO of 2, just slightly higher than Holyfield. His will is a 3, his cut 5, and his foul's a 3, which will go up to 4. His stamina is much better. His is 90 in a 10-round bout. Counter his, as far as traits, Holyfield has no traits, while Peter Jackson has the counterpoint trait. Anytime he counters on a 1 to 6 roll, he will add 1 to the counters landed. So he's going to be landing +1 on his counters. His punching and his landing of punches is slightly better than Holyfield's at 0 to 55 on the inside and 0 to 50 on the outside. So that is our tell of the tape for these fighters. I look forward, if it goes 10 rounds, it has to be in Jackson's favor. He's just a better boxer. So Holyfield will look to get him out early, try to land big punches, and finish this fight early. So away we go. We go into Our first segment, first round, the bell rings, the fighters meet at the center of the ring. They look, touch gloves, and they look ready to go. That will be uh, Holyfield out of the red corner, nothing on the inside, two on the inside for Peter Jackson. So he is on the offensive, 53 on the inside. His two punches landed, and that will be a chin check for Evander Holyfield right out of the gate. He walks into a heavy punch, and he takes that punch and says, "Bring it on, Peter Jackson," as we go to the 240 segment of round number one. Both fighters looking to get off early, 2-2. That will be Evander Holyfield going on the offensive, and he lands an 0-4 on the outside, and that will be 5 punches landed by Evander Holyfield, and he takes back momentum, defensive check, and he takes them all as Evander Holyfield steps back and drops a couple punches in on Peter Jackson. That's 1 on the outside, 2 on the inside. Jackson again with control, 55 on the inside, 55 on the inside. That's 2 punches landed, and it is a chin check now for Evander Holyfield. Chin check Holyfield. He's landed a big punch, but he takes that punch and says, nothing to it, bring it on, Peter Jackson. 2 minutes to go for round number one. 1 on the outside, 2 on the inside. Excuse me, 2-2. So we'll be going toe to toe from the outside. Jackson going first at 53 on the outside. He misses. Holyfield looks to take advantage in this segment. He throws an 83 from the inside, and he misses as well as we go to the minute 40 mark. Action slow so far in this first round. That is nothing on the inside. So Jackson will go from the inside. If he would have landed, it would have been a chin check for Evander Holyfield, but he rolls a 78 on the inside. 78 on the inside is a miss. If this counter lands, it will be a chin check for Peter Jackson, and it is an 8, and he misses the counter as we go to the minute 20 mark of this first round. 6-2, 2 on the inside as Evander Holyfield takes the offensive. 40 on the inside for Evander Holyfield. That will be 2 more punches landed. Defensive check, and that is a 3 defensive check. And he will take back 2 of those punches. As we go to the minute mark here in the first round, and that trait for Peter Jackson of being a counterpoint is already come in handy already here in the first round. Holyfield still has momentum. 2 on the inside. 2 on the outside. 2 on the inside. We'll go toe to toe from the outside. Holyfield will go first, 52 from the outside. He misses. Jackson looks to make his mark. He throws a 96. That will be a punch landed, but there will be a foul check. He fouls at 4, and he lands the punch. It gets by our referee. As we go to the last 40 seconds of this first round, it's been a close fight so far, not a whole lot of action. That will be Peter Jackson going from the outside on the offensive, 32 from the outside, 3 punches landed. Defensive check is 5. He will add one more as the poor defense from Evander Holyfield has him eating a little extra leather. And we are on. Peter Jackson has momentum, but 2 on the inside, 2 on the outside, going toe to toe. This first one was a 99, so we are going to go to our rare event card. We will roll. Wrong ones. Need the details. There we go. It is a 26 on a rare event chart. Opponent loses 5 extra stamina points this round from body blows, 2 punches landed. So Peter Jackson comes out, digs hard to the body of Evander Holyfield. He loses 5 extra stamina points in this round. So that's like adding 5 punches in this round. He does get the chance to counter back, though, as the round is coming to a close. 97. From the outside. That is a punch landed by him, and there will be a foul check for Holyfield, and he does not foul, and that ends the round. So a lot of action that round. Peter Jackson having the advantage in punches landed. As we transition to the score sheet here. In that round, Holyfield landed 6 punches to 11 for Jackson, but so that's 6, but we will add 5 to that. Because of the rare event. Oops, wrong way. So punch-wise, we had a 5-punch differential. So our judges will go to their scoring. Judges for this bout are Lou Filippo, Richard Green, and Glenn Trowbridge, who all have some inconsistencies in their judging, so it will make for an interesting bout. All right, those were relatively easy. So this first round was tightly fought with a slight advantage in my eyes to Peter Jackson as he landed more punches in the round, and with the rare event that occurred, that those 2 body blows to the body that wreaked damage on Holyfield as the round was closing out seemed to sway the judges to a point. As we go to the second round, excited to see how this one will play out. Peter Jackson has momentum as round number 2 begins. The bell rings. Fighters come out. Chance for a cut if the punch is landed. 3 on the inside, nothing. 2 out, 2 on the outside, nothing. Toe to toe. 65 from the outside is a miss. So no chance for a cut on Holyfield. He looks to answer back. He throws an 0-6, and there's a chance for a cut on Peter Jackson. That will be an 0. That will be 6 from the outside. That is 4 punches landed, and now a cut check. I need a defensive check. No, and now a cut check as I drop the die. Cut check, he cuts at 5, and he does not cut as we go to the 240 mark as Holyfield takes back momentum here in round number 2. Round number 2, 6 and 3, 2 on the inside. Again, we go toe to toe. Holyfield with the advantage. He rolls a 78. He misses. Jackson looks to throw back. He lands a 16 from the inside. 16 from the inside. That's 4 punches landed by Peter Jackson as he regains momentum. We go to the 220 mark here in round number 2. 4 and 3, 1 on the outside, 2 on the inside. Peter Jackson on the inside throws a 24 from the inside. 3 punches landed. Defensive check for Holyfield, and he takes all 3 as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the first round. 3 and 4 again. 1 on the inside for Jackson. He takes the offensive. 36 on the inside. 36 on the inside. 3 punches landed. Chin check for Evander Holyfield. It is a 6, and it's just out of his stun range, so he takes those punches and keeps moving forward as we go to the minute 40 mark here in round number 2. Round number 2. 1 on the outside, 2 on the inside. 81 on the inside for Peter Jackson. Could have been a chance for a cut, but he misses. If Holyfield counters, it'll be a cut check for Peter Jackson, but he misses on the counter as we go to the minute 20 mark here in round number 2. 6 and 2, 2 on the inside. Holyfield looks to throw from the inside. He goes on the offensive, 88 from the inside. That is a clinch. We go to the minute mark of the second round. Slower pace this second round. Again, 1 on the outside. Jackson has the action here in this segment. He throws from the outside, 81 from the outside. That will be a miss, counter opportunity. And it is a 4, and that is 2 hooks landed by Evander Holyfield as he countered the punch by Peter Jackson. Last 40 seconds, round number 2. Close fight so far, 6 and 5. It's going to be a toe-to-toe. Holyfield on the offensive, leading off, 79. From the inside, 70. It is a miss. Opportunity for Peter Jackson as he looks to land some punches, and that's a 20 from the inside. 20 from the inside. 4 punches landed. Cut check for defensive check first. He adds 1. Now it's a cut check for Evander Holyfield, and he does not cut. As we go to the last 20 seconds here in the second round. Again, 6, 4, and 6 on the inside. Jackson has the offensive on the inside, 22 from the inside. His 4 more punches landed. Defensive check for Evander Holyfield, and he takes all 4 as the bell rings. Very busy round for Peter Jackson that round, as he was very busy landing punch after punch on Evander Holyfield.